told you could have a curry, say a butter chicken, for this price right here.
I'd say let's curry on then.
Right, cheap curry, Josh, okay? Resist the truffles, resist the fancy spices.
I got the first step correct. I resisted them my whole life.
Yeah! 1 cup or 240 grams of full-fat yogurt.
1 cup of my brand new full-fat yogurt.
15 grams of garam masala.
15 grams of masala.
15 grams of kosher salt.
A little less than 15 grams of sea salt.
Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Slice those into nice, bite-sized pieces.
We're gonna cut along the seam to expose the bone, and then cut around it, and then finally release the bone from the joint.
Perfect.
After we peel off the skin, we'll cut them into bite-sized pieces.
Toss all your chicken into its creamy bath.
Give all the chicken a cream bath.
Give it a little sound check, lovingly.
Give it a little loving sound check.
Cover that with plastic wrap and let that marinate for at least 30 minutes.
Cover with plastic wrap and marinate in the fridge overnight.
Get yourself a large deep pan like a brazier.
So it's 3 days later. I totally forgot about this in the fridge and it's starting to bubble up. So we're gonna give it a sniff test, just like how I pick outfits.
Woo! Once that's shimmering and hotter than my buttocks after sitting on a chair that doesn't really breathe very well, add your marinated chicken.
When the pan is lukewarm, like a freshly used public toilet seat, add in the chicken.
And sear for 2 to 3 minutes. Flip, should be nice and golden brown.
I think this is a little far from golden brown. I'm gonna take them all out, heat it up, and then try to sear it again. Let's try torching it to give it some extra color. What I learned from making these videos from the past 2 months is that when things go wrong, you can always come up with creative measures. Alright, I forgot to turn off the heat when I was dealing with the smoke, so it got blackened. But I think fresh pieces of chicken should fix that. I think it's time to shut this operation down.
Then lower your heat to medium and add 1 yellow onion that's been evenly diced.
Add a giant Costco onion that's been unevenly diced.
And if you have an especially thick fond like I did, that's the brown good stuck stuff on the bottom, you can add a small splash of water to loosen that.
I feel like the onion already has a lot of water in it, so I'm gonna scrape aggressively and see if it comes off.
2-inch knob of ginger that's been finely diced, or more specifically, brunoise, for the culinary hype beast.
A 2-inch snob ginger that's been finely diced, or brunoise, for the culinary hype beast.
8 grams of smoked or regular paprika.
8 grams of regular paprika.
2 teaspoons or 9 grams of ground cumin.
2 teaspoons of ground cumin.
1 tablespoon or 14 grams of garam masala.
14 grams of masala.
1.5 teaspoons or 6 grams of turmeric powder, which is completely optional.
Adding the optional ingredient because I'm getting less lazy.
Nice job, team.
And add a 14-ounce can of good quality crushed tomatoes.
14-ounce can of good quality whole tomatoes. As always, we'll crush it with the perpendicular Ligma fork.
Stir together until everything is evenly incorporated.
Stir everything together till it's evenly incorporated.
Then just let that simmer and reduce for 5 to 8 minutes.
Let that simmer and reduce for 8 minutes.
You can use a hand blender to get it a little smoother.
Using my hand to blend it smoother.
Add your chicky back to the pan and let it simmer another 3 to 5 minutes. You can totally use a lid to speed up that process.
Add my chicky back to the pan and use a lid to speed up 5 minutes.
Look at the creamy streamy, Papa like.
Then just stir all that together.
Ooh, look at the creamy streamy. And it's only 1 day past expiration.
Turn off the heat and stir in 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of unsalted butter.
Off heat and stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
Just one look at this curry and you're gonna be saying, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Lord have mercy, why does it look so different?
Wow, this really actually doesn't taste any different than any of the other curries that I've made, which are all amazing, for the record.
I'm sure all his curries are amazing, but mine looks a little soupy for some reason. Alright, let's see if I did a good job. First of all, the chicken is fucking raw! For some reason, the onions and the other vegetables are all still crunchy. So it doesn't really taste like a smooth curry sauce, but like a horribly made vegetable soup. I'm not sure how I messed it up this badly. So if you want, you can help me out in the comment section. Alright, thank you.